up, squad? Let me get my situation going over here. What's up, Juno? I see you in there. Yes, Wanda Mathis, Anita. I know I'm late. 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 Your girl up here trying to manipulate and do stuff and get stuff together, honey, for this Housewives stuff. Because it was this tonight's show was pretty good. Tonight's show was pretty good. What's up? Absolutely amazing. Amber, hi, hello. Tia's World. Woo, child. Watch What Happens Live gonna have to wait on me tonight. Nah, it's all good. Y'all go ahead, watch what you gonna watch, honey. Watch what you gonna watch. I'll come back and watch the replay. But first, I have a special guest. I'm not gonna tell you who it is yet. But I do have a special guest tonight for the show. What's up, Anita? What's up, Anita? You knew it would pick up pace. I told y'all it was gonna, things would come around. Now we looking like Kenya. Who? We don't miss her. We don't know her. Suckiss said Peter. Whew, no, it's not Peter, Suckiss. It's not Peter. Oh, I mean, it could have been Peter. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is the Straight from the A show. This is the ATLien Brown show. This is the Marcille Brown show. Look, I need some dings and some bells. Look, I need to get my shade on today. No, but this is we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. For those of you who don't know, or if you just getting here and you're not familiar, this is what we do on Sunday nights. We talk about the Housewives. I have a PhD in RHOA. I've been doing this for quite some time now. I must say that, if anybody knows anything about these Housewives, it's me. It's me, honey. It is I. So tonight's episode, I think we're on like episode number 6. It's called Whining and Dining. Episode number 6 is called Whining and Dining. Shamari, this is the little synopsis. Shamari and Ronnie open up to Kandi and Todd about their relationships. Meanwhile, Cynthia deals with the prospect of Lake Bailey becoming an empty nest. Kandi and Porsha's relationship hits a boiling point as they meet up for a one-on-one for the first time in years, by themselves. No other women around. It's Porsha and Kandi. And with Gregg's spirits up, NeNe decides to host a couple's night to celebrate love. But things take an unexpected turn when an old friend shows up to settle the score. Meanwhile, Porsha gives Dennis the surprise of a lifetime. Let's start with Porsha and Dennis. Okay, Porsha and Dennis are like, let's just leave NeNe and Gregg out of this because we know they are a real couple, right? We already know NeNe and Gregg are the realest of the real. But Porsha and Dennis, like, they really shocked me tonight with Porsha, hosting, throwing him a little surprise little breakfast something at his house, and she gave him a little gift for his birthday. Well, first he gave her a gift for her birthday, but then she decides to flip the script, give him a little gift for his birthday, and it turns out to be some little booties. So Dennis seems a little surprised, but I'm sure he's not that surprised because surely he knows how to make a baby. And surely he knows what he's been doing to make a baby. But, he shed a few tears when she told him that, she was pregnant. And I felt like that was a really organic moment. Like, he seemed genuinely surprised. I mean, either he's a damn good actor or, they practiced this scene over and over. But I really feel like it was organic and he wasn't expecting, her to really be serious about it. Because, there was some tears shed and all of that. So it was a beautiful moment. You said it's your bedtime. Aw, Kendra and K Guys, just hang around. Now, speaking of couples that aren't organic, let's talk about Cynthia and her invisible man. Now, I keep telling y'all, I can't help but shade Cynthia this year because it seems like Cynthia has taken the place of both Sheree and Kenya. In that, remember Sheree, Tyrone, her little Tyrone situation, she was always on the phone with Tyrone. Now Cynthia's always on FaceTime with Mike Hill. Then we had Kenya, and we used to always talk about her invisible man every season. And now here's Cynthia with an invisible man. Now Cynthia decided to trick the girls, honey. Cynthia tricked everybody today. Well, I seen it a few days earlier. But when y'all saw those legs walking down them steps when she called the man down for breakfast, y'all didn't think that was going to be Mike Hill or Peter or somebody. Cynthia tricked y'all and brought Leon back into the fold. Like, we ain't seen Mike. We ain't heard from Mike. Cynthia keep talking about this love of her life, but where he at? Where he at? Mike ain't free for nothing, honey. Mike was like, you ain't cutting the check. You already said you didn't cut the check for Will last year. You ain't cutting that check for me. Well, I can't do it. I'm not working for free. Mike said he ain't working for free like Will. But anyway, we see these long legs walking down the stairs. Come to find out it's Leon. Leon Robinson from the 5 Heartbeats, honey. He looking fine. He looking good. They're together only because Noelle is going off to college and Leon is there to see the daughter off and blase, yada, yada. Yeah, Cynthia admits they're like, brother and sister. There's no love there. We don't even see no chemistry there, even though, they're both very attractive people. They're both very, very attractive people, but I don't see them getting together anytime soon. Somebody said, AKA David Ruffin. Yes, David Ruffin. The 5, a home is a house, honey, for love. So Leon is there. Cynthia was like, he used to be a heartbreaker back in the day, and he's like, back in the day, honey. Leon said he's still breaking hearts out there, honey. Forget Cynthia, what Cynthia talking about. But, Cynthia seems to be a little bit nervous about Noelle leaving. Like, what else would she have? Look, Peter gone. Mike Hill ain't there. Leon ain't never been there. Noelle about to go. Now she got this big house on Lake Bailey. What Cynthia gonna do? What is Cynthia gonna do? Marlo brought her a fishing pole last week. Said go catch you a man or something. Cause clearly that was some shade from Marlo. Cause ain't nobody seen no man with Cynthia. Where is the man, Cynthia? Where is he? So anyway, God dang, why is it that I got stalkers on the channel? Stalkers just be coming out of nowhere, and I don't understand. You block them one place, you block them another place, they pop up. Like, what the hell is going on with the stalkers? Anyway, Deuces, stalker, you gone. Like, I'm sure you'll pop up on another channel. How many channels did you got, stalker? Anyway, long story short, Cynthia is like, I don't know what's the deal. We waiting on Peter to make his, to pop up and show up. Y'all know Peter gonna come back probably next episode or whatever the case may be. We love us some Peter. And like I told you, the gag is we might see Peter and Cynthia make amends. But I don't know. I don't want to spoil that for you guys. But yeah, Leon and Cynthia, that was like the big surprise. What else was going on? Hold on, let me get my little thing. The little stalking that got me off my game, honey. You said my stalkers are subscribed. You know what? I already told y'all on the other channel, it doesn't matter about subscribers at this point. Even though I love all my subscribers, it's about clicks and views. You don't even have to be subscribed as long as you watch me. I am appreciative of each and every person who comes around to pay attention. Now, let's talk about Kandi and Porsha, the first time they gotten together since that whole thing where Porsha said that Kandi tried to rape her and take her to the sex dungeon. Clearly neither one of them wants to be there. This is clearly a situation where producers were like, y'all gotta hash it out. So they sat there, they tried to talk about it. Kandi was like, I feel like you need to know this. And Porsha wasn't hearing it. You can look at Porsha's face and tell that Porsha didn't give a damn what Kandi was talking about. But Kandi tried to make light of it. They seem to have gotten past it, but Porsha said, "Are we done now? Is this the last time you gonna bring this up?" But clearly, it's not, because at the damn NeNe's thing, and we're gonna get there in a minute, Kandi brought up the fact about the tattoos again. So Kandi is not gonna leave them tattoos alone. Now, you said Eva has you laughing. Eva, honey, and well, let me talk about Tanya first, because Tanya and NeNe went over to Tanya's house. Honey, Tanya got her a huge house. She got her Rolls Royce. She got her a secret closet full of Chanel, Gucci, Louis, and Prada. It is no denying that Tanya has everything that a housewife should have, I guess, except a husband, because she's been engaged to her man going on 7 years now. Like, when's the wedding? Like, I guess they don't have to get married because they have all the money and everything. So there's that. And the Boobs and Bourbon couples party that NeNe planned, it was cute. Everybody came with a man. And speaking of everybody coming with a man, what was up with Marlo's man? Marlo brought some white man we ain't never seen before. Let's just call him Kevin, because that's what she did. She just picked a name out the air. When all the couples were going around explaining how they knew each other, Marlo was like, "I'll pass." I'll pass. Meanwhile, NeNe told the same story about her and Gregg, how Gregg, hit her up and was like, "Call Big Daddy," back when she was at the strip club or whatever. Kandi, blew that out the water. It was like, just shorten the story, say y'all met at the strip club, y'all married 6 months later, the end, y'all live happily ever after, which is pretty much what happened. Kandi, on the other hand, when she was talking about how she met Todd, we all were there. Those of you who are fans of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all have y'all RHOA, y'all PhD in RHOA as well. They met in Africa when the bone collector, when the witch doctor told Kandi, he is with you now. The man of your dreams, the man you're going to marry is right here. Meanwhile, Todd was behind the camera because he was one of the producers. Who'd have thunk that the damn witch doctor was right? Now, remember the witch doctor told Sheree, though, I'm going to be real petty right now. The witch doctor told Sheree she was going to die old and alone in her big house. Oh, the witch doctor was knowing something. I don't know what had happened. He said Andy was being messy. What was he being messy? Now, let's get to Eva and Michael. They said they met at a fundraiser, and Michael was like, "Oh, I wish I had some good home cooked food." And Eva was like, "I cook for you, baby." And that's how she snagged him. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So Eva started cooking and she snagged her man. So, who else? Shamari and Ronnie met, at the club. They had a one night stand that turned into forever. And speaking of that, Shamari and Ronnie, they sat down and talked to Kandi about, their past open relationship. And she was asking Kandi, how did she handle all the scrutiny and all of that? And Kandi was like, "Well, we had one threesome." Now, despite what y'all may think about us being all freaky and stuff, we ain't like that. We had one threesome and we moved on. So, Shamari was like, she had a girl. Ronnie was like, he had a girl. And Shamari was deep into her girl, so deep that she was forgetting about Ronnie, and it almost messed up they marriage. And she was like, "I just decided that I value my marriage more than I valued all these jump offs." And Ronnie was like, same thing. "I was just out dipping. Ronnie. Exactly, Amber. I'm from the country. Ronnie. So, who else were we? Oh, Yovanna and Eva. Yovanna and Eva. Speaking of Yovanna and Eva, let me see if I can make this phone call real quick. See who I could get some tea from for y'all. Y'all know I got to get me some tea about this Yovanna and Eva situation. Let me see. Where's the number? Hold on, I'm going to find the number. But Yovanna came and she was like, yeah, you know me. You know me. Why you acting like you ain't know me? Yovanna was sitting there fuming when Eva didn't speak and she know they went to school together. Yovanna was like, you ain't doing me like this. You was not gonna do me like this, girl. Hold on, let me see. What's the number? Is that the number? That's the number. Call it. Yeah, Yovanna, she was like, y'all are interrupting me. Let me get what the fuck I got to say out. Eva said she don't remember Yovanna, and Yovanna was like, you remember me because I was that bitch at Clark Atlanta. How could you not remember me? Your bestie was my bestie. I don't understand. What are you talking about? She was really in her feelings. She was really in her feelings. So Yovanna and her husband, that's who I've been talking to y'all about all like since last summer or whatever. And Yovanna and her husband came, he had on his Fendi t-shirt and everything. You know, they was like Gucci down to the socks. Eva said Yovanna had on her banana dress, her banana plastic dress or whatever, like she was trying to throw shade at Yovanna. But Yovanna brought some heat. Like she really brought some heat to the table. Did I dial the right number? 75? I think I did. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Girl, answer the phone, girl. Answer the phone. Eva is like, who are you, girl? Right? She was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. I've never seen you. You said his teeth was missing. What? What? Oh my God, girl. It took you long enough to answer the phone. You look cute. Hold on. My dog barking now. Let me shut him up for a second. Be quiet, dog.
Hold on, girl. I got 5 upstairs barking on you. You might dogs too.
Your dog barking too?
Girl, you know I got 5. You want some? You want to take some? You want to adopt?
No, I'm trying to figure out why my thingamajigger won't go through. Y'all, can y'all see Yovanna? I can see Yovanna. Can y'all see Yovanna?
Who else on here?
The people.
Oh, hey, the people.
I don't know why. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Why it won't let me see?
Can you see me good?
I can see you. Can y'all see her? Can y'all see Yovanna? No. Can y'all see her now? Yes. Okay, they can see you now, Yovanna, with your little what's that you got on, leopard? Hold on, let me see.
What? How my titties look?
Girl, first, okay, your titties look fine, boobs and bourbon. Your titties look fine. Now tell me what was going on between you and Eva.
Well, first of all, thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak my piece because the world over here looking at me like I'm crazy. Everybody going off in my comments talking about I don't know why she thinks somebody's supposed to remember her just because she went to Clark and Clark got 30,000 people, this, that, and third. So the issue is, and what they didn't talk about tonight is they didn't go in detail with the fact that her and we share the same best friend of 16 years, okay? Mm-hmm. So when you share a friend for 16 years, when I said impossible, I meant that, okay? There is no way you can have the same bestie for 16 years and say you never had a conversation with, okay? So back when we were at Clark, you know, she used to shake me back then. She had a problem with me from when we was in school, okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. You know, before Eva did top model, she wasn't that bitch, okay? I was that bitch, and I'm still that bitch. But we used to do fashion shows together. You know, the same dudes that liked me liked her. So I ain't gonna lie, you know, there was intimidation between us from her to me back then. And so we would be on the strip, me and my best friend. She would walk up to her and be like, hey, Tiff, how you doing, girl? And I'm standing right there and just be like, like she didn't see me. So I, my issue was she could have at least brought that up at the dinner and said, you know what, we just didn't like each other. I didn't like you. You know, I was intimidated by you. I was jealous, whatever the case may be. But bitch, don't act like you never met me. Okay.
Okay.
That's just full face lying. Okay.
So did y'all get it together after that? Like, what was everything? Did y'all make amends? Like, what happened after like she claimed not to know you?
Oh no, we didn't speak for a few months. I mean, we just kind of made amends at the last taping that we did
Okay.
with Cynthia at the at
At the
her wine
wine.
cooler introduction. But other than that, I mean, it was a okay, whatever. You don't remember me. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you about something. Is you know so. It's water under the bridge now, but you know, watching that tonight, it just brought back memories. Like, oh, you did.
I saw you was a little bit perturbed. Like, you already know. Yovanna is a good time, honey. Yovanna gonna tell you how she feel, and she gonna beat you up while she do it.
I sure will.
Yovanna was trying to make me sing this last weekend. I don't know what was going on. Like, we almost got to fighting at the damn
You know
karaoke.
what? When I went back and watched that clip, I was so aggressive with you, Michelle. I apologize. I owe you a drink, or I gotta make it up to you. I was beating up on you.
You
I'm
did
sorry.
beat up on me. You did beat up on me. But that's okay. I expected it from you. I saw how you was gonna beat up everybody at the table. Like, I gotta get out there. What the fuck I got to say? I was like, yep, that's Yovanna. That's her.
Oh, I didn't mean no harm. You know, when I drink a little bit, I get a little bit. I become a little bit much, as y'all saw.
You are a good time. You already know. When we all drink, we have a good time, honey. We have a good time. Well, is there anything you could tell us about this season that, you know, something special that the people, you know, can look forward to?
Oh, you guess you guys just gotta watch. Tune in every Sunday at 8 o'clock on Bravo, 7 Central. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, thank you so much, Yovanna. You know I love you, girl. I love you, damn. Like, I love you. Like, for real, for real. I mean, she a little hoodish and all
And
that,
like
but...
I said, thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak my piece. I hope everybody sees this because, like I said, it's not right. Everybody picking on me, pointing me out to be the crazy lady. Because I ain't crazy, okay?
You ain't crazy. That's what you want the world to know, that you ain't
I ain't
crazy.
crazy.
Okay. We know now. But we gonna look.
Yes.
I look forward to seeing more of you and more of you turning up.
Okay, well, I look forward to giving it to you.
Oh wait, but did we hear how you met your husband when they were going around the table?
No, I think they cut that scene out because, I mean, that would have taken up the whole show if everybody told their story. But
So
no,
how did you meet your
they didn't.
husband since they cut it out?
Well, if you must know.
Yes, I must.
I met Rick, girl, in the streets, in the club. And you know what's crazy? We actually met on several different occasions before we realized we was the same people. Like, people that we know set us up on a blind date. And we was on a blind date. Like, wait, wasn't I supposed to, like, did I meet you, like, in this club at this time of the year? And he's like, yeah, you the same chick. I'm like, you the same dude. So, yeah, pretty much in the clubs, girl.
Okay.
It's hot street.
So are y'all both from Atlanta? Like, where are you from originally?
No, I'm from California originally. I moved here for college. He's from Brooklyn.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you so much, Yovanna. You know I love you. So if you want to go and watch the rest of this replay and all that stuff, it'll be on youtube.com/ATLien, and we'll be on straight from the A.com tomorrow.
Wonderful. I look forward to it. Thanks again, Michelle. Love you, boo.
Love you too, Yovanna. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't hang up. Yeah, I got to get you off the thing. Anyway, you guys. But yeah, you said FaceTime Josh. Well, I'm not going to FaceTime. You saw all the No, actually, the people, you know, anyway. The people whose names in there, I don't have to worry about. The people whose names in there, I don't have to worry about. But yeah, this season, I think is going to be really good because, you know, we got Yovanna over there turning up. We got Marlo over there bringing her strange bedfellows into the mix. We have Shamari and Ronnie battling over, you know, whatever it is they battling over. They threesomes are her putting the threesomes out there. We have NeNe and Gregg. It looks like Gregg is slowly recovering from his cancer diagnosis. Even though he chose not to, you know, go through the chemo, now he's like, you know, he's decided to do like a couples trip. They did the first couples dinner. Now they're doing a couples trip. Yeah, and it's good to see that each and every person has a man. Now, speaking of invisible men, like I was saying about Cynthia, she brought her friend Marcus to the bourbon and boobs situation. The bourbon and boobs situation was like, okay, what is Mike Hill? Like, and then she didn't want to bring Leon because she said she didn't want to confuse the girls, but you wanted to confuse the audience because you showed him riding around, you showed him living in the house, you showed him sharing strawberries. So you want to confuse the audience, but you don't want to confuse the ladies. Oh, okay. He's in LA. I get it, Cherry. I get it. Just like Tyrone was in jail. We ain't gonna see him. We ain't gonna see him. But I guess we'll see him soon enough. He did, I think she had a birthday party for him. And he also came to her wine opening. So at least, there'll be two incidences where, we get to see Hill, the little chill couple going on. You said Marlo's boo was laughing the entire time. I want to know how Marlo and her boo met and why she, decided to pass when everybody asked the question. That's what I would like to know. You said you old school, you don't have Instagram, you can't do all that social media. It's all good. It's all good. So, I mean, we can take a few calls if y'all want to tell me what y'all thought of the show. Hold on a second. She wants the link. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to call in just a second. The phone number is 646-224-5980. 646-224-5980. The PIN number is 840-3583. And I am calling in right now. You said probably met him on Tinder. Marlo met her date on Tinder. That's a possibility. She was like, I need a date to Chateau and Lawn.
Thank you. Joining the conference now.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. 7850, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert. How are you?
What's up, Robert? How are you?
I have a bone to pick with you. You know my phone number was in that little screenshot you saw, right?
Well, nobody would have known had you not said it.
I'm joking. I wanted to ruffle your feathers.
Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, no. And for the record, I consider you're like my Beyonce of YouTube. So even though I do consider you a friend, I'm also a fan. So the only time I talk to you is when I call in. So let's just get that clear. But I want to say one quick thing about Yovanna. I missed the first 15 minutes of your live because my spirit told me to go watch Kandi and Tiny on Watch What Happens Live. And Bravo Andy shaded the entire hell out of Yovanna. They did this scary segment. They put horns on her. It wasn't pretty. They made her crazy as hell. But Kandi said that she went out with Yovanna, Shamari, and I think Cynthia and maybe a few days ago.
Yeah.
And she basically said she didn't know what happened because she was drunk. I was like, okay, so y'all are painting this girl to be a sloppy drunk and crazy. That's not cool, especially because she doesn't have, any way to defend herself other than on YouTube. Exactly. So that I kind of felt like was, not a good look.
But don't worry, I got Yovanna's phone number. We'll be talking to Yovanna. We'll be talking. I'll be getting all the tea for Yovanna.
Literally when I came back, it was 11:16, and she was on, and I was like, wait, that woman looks familiar. And then I realized, I was like, oh, that's the woman Bravo Andy were just shading the hell out of. So when you get a chance, you have to watch What Happens Live because, yeah, it was a whole lot of shade directed at everybody except who it should have been directed at.
Ooh,
so.
Okay. I can't wait to see it.
So something was go watch it. So, yeah, but I just want to say two things. One, I'm already tired of sort of the open relationship storyline with Shamari. It's like, okay, girl, we get it. Like, the more she explains, the more I feel bad for her because it's not that entertaining anymore, right? Mm-hmm. And while they were sitting at that table, you know what I was worried about? Like, damn, that guacamole looks really good. The guacamole had my attention more than the conversation. And you know you felt the same way too, because I was on Twitter and that was one of my popular tweets for the night. Like, damn, that guacamole looks good. And the other thing I want to say is Marlo brung this, you know, random white man, and he got as much screen time as NeNe. Did you notice that?
No.
Like, every time he like smiled or chuckled, the camera was in his face, and I was like, well, what the hell is that? And then when she had a chance to basically say who he was, she passed. So it's like, how you get this random dude off the corner and then we just see a bunch of nonverbal communication. When Yovanna was talking, he was getting his life. He was just like, key, ha, ha, ha. I was like, damn, okay. We know he's a white man.
Right, and she didn't even try to explain, like, who he was or why he was there. That's what I found was interesting.
Exactly. So. And that's what really, really got me. And so, other than that, I think it was a really good episode.
What do you think of Cynthia and Leon?
She was pregnant. Say that again?
What do you think of Cynthia and Leon?
I think that Leon is a really good parent, but I don't think that, like, him and Cynthia have any chemistry. And so I think that, I don't know. I feel like, since this is going to sound really bad, and you know I don't mean it that way. I think Cynthia needing a man storyline is sort of played out. I think if she could have, like, a straight black man like Leon be her sort of sidekick, I think it would be better, because this whole Mike Hill and, you know, I can't remember the guy from last season. Like, that's played out now, and it's starting to look like she is buying men to be on the season. And the fact that her and Leon have this 18, 19-year connection because they have a daughter, I think is good. But I don't know. I think that every time Leon is there, it's sort of, I don't want to say paint Cynthia in a negative light, but, like, I see that Cynthia has this sort of attachment to Noelle that is, you know, a healthy, appropriate mother-daughter relationship. And so I didn't have a problem with her, like, you know, wanting her daughter to taste alcohol in front of her, right? But then Leon was like, well, what the hell are you doing?
No, that was kind of odd to me. I don't know. She seemed like too much of a mama bird. I get it. Noelle's an only child, but it just seemed like she was just doing too much. Like, I don't know. And it was a good...
Well, that's the thing. Like, and we only see that when Leon is there, or the editors only let us see it when he's there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I felt like, whoa, who is this Cynthia? Like, she was literally about to damn, you know, feed the girl like she was a toddler, you know, at that table. Like, she was about to open a drink and do all of this. And I was like, where is this Cynthia coming from? And so, again, it just makes me realize this is a show, and even though it's a reality TV show, we don't get to see who these women really are, because some editor somewhere gets to pick and choose what we see. Other than that, I think it was a really good episode, and yeah, so that's all I have to say. Hi, Miss Jackie. Hope you call in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hi, squad, and yeah, so I need to catch the replay, but I'll finish watching this before catching it.
All right, well, thank you so much, Robert, as always. I appreciate
you. You're welcome. All right.
Bye-bye. I bet this Miss Jackie, let's see. Caller 8555, you're on the line.
You get it right.
Yes, Miss Jackie. Hello? From the Ham.
Yes. I want to apologize first because I'm still under the weather. I don't know what's going on here with this cold. But I apologize for what I may sound like. And hi, Robert. I am here. I'm doing a little bit better, and I hope you're doing the same. First off, I want to spill a little tea. I want to spill a little bit of tea. Now, my nephew, wife, daddy, is he was the manager of New Edition back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to take it no further, but I'm just dropping a little tea to you.
Okay.
But as far as the show goes, Now, I told you when I talked with you last about Kandi want to make like she want to be around Porsha, and then she come back and want to see everything bad and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Tonight was a great example of that, because at that little thing that I believe you said that producers probably set up for them to meet, and Porsha wasn't having it, but Kandi was going there. But if you look back at every scene Kandi was in, she made reference to Porsha, fiance,
And the
Porsha,
tattoos.
both of them. Exactly, together. And even on the part where they were showing a little clip of next week episode, she still was going in. And
somebody
as far
gotta do
as that, well, somebody got to do it. Yeah, but she's for real. I don't think there's no playing there. Now, as far as that young lady you've been talking about, what's her name?
Yovanna.
The new one?
Uh-huh.
Yes, Yovanna. I feel like Yovanna feels that ever since they was younger, back in college, that this girl, Eva, looked down on her. I feel like she may have gotten that feeling. She always have tried to look down on her. And even at this party, she gonna not acknowledge her. So I can see her kind of dissing her back when she meet up with her other best friend and dissing this girl. I can kind of see that, because she sort of done that at the table tonight.
Wow.
Now, as far, and another thing that they did not take notice of, now with Milo, that was just somebody Milo picked up. She ain't had nobody else, just like she brought that child to that good baby birthday party. That was one of them kind of things.
She borrowed a baby, then she borrowed a date.
Yeah, she probably dressed him up and gave him $20 and said, "Come on here."
Lord.
And then with Cynthia, Cynthia said, she's very sad. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't appreciate her offering Noelle something to drink.
That's why I thought it was a little too far, because she's underage. And yeah, I mean,
exactly.
You should talk to her about, the pitfalls of alcohol and all of that stuff when you go to college. But I don't think she should offer it. This is like saying, here, smoke this weed so I know how you get high. Like, you shouldn't do that. I don't think so.
No.
But some of you parents out there, let me know.
I don't drink. I don't drink, never have. But I smoke my cigarettes, and I told my sons that ever, you don't do, you don't do like I do. I'm gonna tell you how you gonna do. You don't drink. I don't believe in tattoos. I didn't believe in no baggy pants. I didn't believe in no hair all over the head. My sons stay clean cut, shaved all through their life. I don't believe in that. So her offering that was a little bit too far. And then sitting there opening, I think she kind of embarrassed the girl, especially when she tried to open up whatever it was she was trying to drink. And I agree every bit with him about that situation. I agree with him wholeheartedly about that. Okay. But I also want to mention a little tidbit about him. They came to Birmingham one time, and he wanted to cast me. And as a police officer in Waffles and Chicken that they did in California. And that later on that night, after the reading and everything, they want to go out to a club. But this other guy that was a producer, this other woman had her son in there that was supposed to be picked up to play. She was giving things up. I wasn't giving anything up. So they sent me a letter in return from being picked to being an extra, and I turned it down, and I didn't go out to California. But Leon did try to get me cast in that movie. Okay, I'm through with that. All right. Now, also going to what's his name? Gregg. Gregg looked good to me tonight. Yeah, he really did. He looked good. And I wanted to spill something else about NeNe. I don't know what it is about NeNe and me. I don't know what it is. But when I was younger, I was much younger, because I've been with my husband almost 40 years now. But he told me, I'm going to get you. eventually I'm gonna get you. But my scene wasn't no strip club. My scene was the meat market. I used to go to the meat market, and at that time he was a butcher. And he said, I'm gonna get you my own time. It took him a whole year, but he did, and I'm still with him.
Okay.
But yeah,
All
and
right, Miss
what's
Jackie
the
had it
other
going
lady
on,
name?
honey. I said, Miss Jackie, you had it
I'm
going
trying.
on. And Miss Jackie, I
Yes,
don't want to hold. I mean, I don't want to cut you off. You know how I am, but I got like a couple people on the line that's been waiting for a minute.
Okay, well, I just get to the rest of it later. Bye, Robert.
I appreciate you, Miss Jackie. You know I do.
I know you do, babe. I know it's a hot topic.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, caller 7284, you are on the line.
Hello, Fly. How you guys doing?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Just a Superstar.
All right, Just a Superstar.
So I just got one thing to say. This is how desperate Cynthia is for attention. You know, normally Cynthia wouldn't have done anything like that. She wanted to have this topic tonight where people sitting around talking about, oh my God, I can't believe she encouraged her daughter to have underage drinking. Damn, that little girl is already 21 years old.
No, she's not.
Cynthia's 63.
She is not 21.
Drink.
She was like 19 at the time. She was not. She just graduated high school like last year.
Good girl, slow. She been out of high school.
Joshua, no. Stop.
Girl,
you will not tarnish the children's name. That girl is not slow. She did not No, don't do that. Now, if you're going to talk about Cynthia, talk about Cynthia. But don't talk about her daughter like that.
The girl is slow. She's over 18, so she's no longer a child. The girl's slow. Cynthia wanted this girl to drink so she could have something to talk about. People could be talking about it. She go and do a round press. Come on, oh no. She would thought that she wanted her to, you know how Cynthia is. She gets desperate for attention. There's another ploy to keep her job, just like that man. The girl is 21 years old and Cynthia is 63. Y'all have a blessed night.
You ain't got nothing to say about nobody else? Why you calling me going in on Cynthia? You already know I'm in the doghouse with Cynthia. Why you gonna call and talk about Cynthia?
Well, that's all I got. You listen, Gregg, look, he bounced back mighty quick after this cancer scare, didn't he?
Bye, Josh. What's quick? It was filmed this summer.
Well, when that titties and liquor party, he said it was a quick. The word he used, a quick situation, and it was already over and done with. He said a little quick thing. So all that fainting and him going in out the hospital and stuff like that happened mighty quick. I don't know. I'm just saying what Gregg said.
Okay.
He looks very healthy. He looked like he bounced back. He said it quick. He said a quick health scare. It's what the man said. He said he's taking them to Destin, Florida.
Okay. He said somewhat near Destin.
He might as well took him to Myrtle Beach. What the fuck they want to go to Destin, Florida for? Now, since you asked me to have more to say, now you done open up the kit. The lid, I got something else to say. Kandi has to kiss the ring. He know the producers are pushing Porsha to be the star right now. Kandi's eating humble pie because she ain't that bitch. Okay? So now what she got to do is kiss Porsha, comb her blue hair, and kiss her big ass because she is the one who producers are pushing out to be the forefront. And she don't got nobody else to play with. Besides Don Juan and his Levi, she got her little son with her everywhere she go. I mean, Todd, not a little son. Todd. With her everywhere she goes. She got the name and everything. Listen, she is becoming Kim Zodiac. She need a whole bunch of people around her to make her story. So now she's going to sit here and focus on Porsha, man, the hot dog stand, his tattoos, and his short brown teeth. Okay. Now, Yovanna, I know this young little girl, but her husband is missing a tooth, or one of them shorter than the other. I paused the screen.
How you know about that man mouth? How do you know about that man mouth?
I paused it when he came on the screen, and he got one tooth shorter than the other.
You doing too much. You doing too much. Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I'm out of it. And Marlo John is her job. She had a work day, and she said, I'm taking you to another job with me. You can't fault a bitch to go after a bag. You can't fight. At least she working.
Thank you so much, Just a Superstar.
And she had to keep it going.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I'm done. Y'all have a blessed night. And that person who said Josh's car, I never said I wasn't, but your ugly ass mama, bitch.
Okay. How many accounts does this person have? Oh my God. Alrighty. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call. Caller 9784, you are on the line.
9740 or 84?
Oh, I'm sorry, 9740. I'm sorry. I was looking at another number. Hi.
Okay. Hi. This is Black Mirror.
Hi, Black Mirror.
And
How are you?
hello. I'm well, and yourself?
I'm wonderful. What would you
I
like?
was just calling because I was laughing at Porsha this whole entire time, just loving her little happiness.
Yeah, you can tell.
And
real.
I didn't even realize her story is playing out. My story is playing out through her on TV. It's hilarious.
Really? How
Except
so?
my husband doesn't have 5 million businesses, but I think the people from Detroit are very materialistic, and the men. That's what my husband did. He did the same thing: jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. And he had my name tattooed on his chest before we even got married.
What?
And I thought that was a little weird. And I was kind of, I don't want to say scared, but I just thought it was weird. And we also been together for 19 years, so maybe he's the real deal.
Okay. I mean,
he might
from what I can
tell
deal. With their, the way they've acted, well, on screen, it looks genuine. They give me genuine vibes. Like, there's some people on screen you be like, you know they fake, i.e. Cynthia and Will last season. But we look now, it's like they give me kind of genuine vibes, and especially when he kind of broke down crying about her being pregnant. This seemed to be a little bit genuine.
I thought it was so cute. I'm just giggling, looking, and I when my husband came into the living room, I told him, I mean, doesn't really make sense to a lot of people, but I'm like, look, he got on Cardi's. That's like a Detroit thing. They always do that. They always buy you stuff, and even if you don't want to have certain jewelry, they do it to show other people. They don't. To me, my opinion, I think they do it to show off.
Yeah, because they want their women to have.
I wasn't from there, so it's a topic of conversation, for people to say, "Oh my gosh, he did that." I think that's what it is. But I really like how she told Kandi, "Okay, we're done talking about him. I don't need any more information from you." And she went to him and asked him, "Is there anything else?" And he said the same thing my husband said. Everyone has a past. I'm like, that was so funny to me because it was like he was saying the identical things that my husband said to me. Now, I don't know if I'm being played or Porsha being played.
Neither one of y'all are being played. I mean, he seems like a man's man. I mean, we could, he seems like a man's man. Everybody does have a past.
Right.
And like I always say, everybody is somebody's ex. So you can't never be like, oh, XYZ used to date him or whatever the case may be. Everybody is somebody's ex.
Right. I love it. So that's all I called to tell you.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your call.
All right. Back to listening.
All right. Bye-bye. Ooh, child, y'all are going. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me look. Hold on. I'm about to go in here and do some things. Hold on. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't see it. Hold on. Because y'all keep shouting this. Okay. I guess it's done. I don't know. If it doesn't done, I'm going, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta do this. Hold on. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that this is done because clearly I have a stalker. And if you see you're not welcome here, why would you come? Like, why do you keep popping up? Why do you keep coming? Why do you keep creating all these different accounts just to come back? Clearly, you are obsessed. He's already blocked you guys, so I don't know what else to do. Like I've already blocked him 50 gazillion times. I blocked 4 different accounts. He keep coming back. I don't know what to say. Like, clearly somebody is pressed. So, let him be pressed, honey. Let him be pressed. Okay, caller 809716, you are on the line.
Hello?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Marcille. This is Cynthia calling you from Chicago.
Hi, Cynthia in Chicago. How are you?
Hey. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I'm glad I caught you live.
I'm glad you caught it too.
Yeah, I came in with not this lady that just called, but the one before that.
Uh-huh.
And were they saying something nasty to you, or did I just hear wrong?
Not on the phone. I guess it's somebody in the chat they were talking about that I keep blocking, and they keep coming back with a different account.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a flight down to Georgia, honey.
No, it's all good. We can handle it. We can handle it.
So listen, who was the girl that was going off on Eva tonight?
Yovanna. She was actually at the beginning. At the beginning of the show, if you rewind the show, I actually had her on tonight, and she talked about it and how they actually knew each other in high school. And of course, editing is gonna make people look a little crazy. Yovanna is a little outspoken now, but she was like throughout the hours that she was there, they captured the part where she yelled. So.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
People remember this woman. Please remember her.
Right.
I thought she was just ready to do some damage. So
right. And she said Eva was lying because Eva knows her. They went to school together. They have the same friends. So it was just frustrating, I guess, to her that Eva was acting like, she didn't know her from a can of paint. So I guess that's where the whole blow up came from.
Yeah, she knows, honey, and Eva needs to stop. But I'm happy for Porsha. And you know what? If that man wants to be with Porsha, then leave him alone. And if he had a girlfriend a month ago, they're not married. So until they're married, but she's pregnant now. So hopefully they'll be together. And I think they're getting engaged or something, right? Or they're engaged now.
Yeah, they're engaged now. They're engaged, and yeah, she's very, very pregnant. So
yeah, and I'm happy for her. So that's all that matters. And I don't think Kandi was being shady. Maybe she was a little bit, but I think she'll back up now that she knows that she's pregnant and they're engaged and everything. And Gregg,
I don't know. Yeah, I think she's still. I mean, because I feel like that's her job this season is to be shady towards Porsha. That's what it seems like.
But Gregg looks so good tonight.
He does. He did look good.
I'm glad. Yeah, I hope he has a full recovery. I love Gregg.
Yes,
Gregg is the original OG. Yes, he is. He's the original OG. So,
the original OG.
But I'm not going to keep you long. Huh?
I say he's the original OG, honey.
He's the original OG. I love him, and I hope that he recovers and he is cancer free. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, I'm going to listen to the rest of your show. I just wanted to say hey.
Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
Good night.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Bye. Caller 8617, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
It's Jake from Hollywood.
Jake from Hollywood?
Yes.
Okay, how are you?
I'm great. I just want to talk about the men joining the group.
Okay.
I know everyone talks about Cynthia and her fake relationships, but what man would meet a woman and she says she's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and would say, oh, sure, I want to film in a group setting with you all?
Not many.
So, is she wrong for finding fake ones? Because, I mean, Todd would tell you what he went through. Peter would tell you. Gregg would tell you, anybody would tell you what you're getting into. I would kind of be down with it if they said, hey, let's be in this a fake relationship. But I'm not going to get dragged like Dennis is getting dragged.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like why bring a fake person on there? Why not just be single then? If you 50 Cent and you know just got divorced, why push a relationship that's not genuine?
Yeah, but like, you know, Will, is he still alive? You know, last year he was dragged through the mud. Now it's gonna be Dennis. I wouldn't want to join that group.
Well, I mean, if you love a woman, you're going to go through, I mean, good, bad, or indifferent. If that's her job, you're going to go through it. NeNe and Gregg were married when they first started. So there are some men that are willing to participate if that's really your story. Hell, the White Housewives, all of their husbands are around. So if that's really your story, I don't see why it would be an issue.
Yeah, if you're married and, you know, you can talk about, like, when you go into it, I think that's much smarter. Like, Shamari and Ronnie being married, I would be more down with that, but we already married.
Well, hell, Kim had Big Papa on there for 2 years. They weren't married.
Yeah. Well, I know Lee. I know how that went down. But that is, he's a character with himself. But that, I don't know. If you were just beginning dating, I don't know if, like, I think that whole table thing, I would have just been like in my phone, or I would have walked away. I don't know if I would have even wanted to be in a group setting with them. And I mean, I get it; it's a job, but I don't like seeing.
And think about it, like, you know, there's this whole section of people who know about the Housewives, but there's a whole bunch of men who don't necessarily know or don't necessarily watch. So I'm sure they wouldn't care one way or the other if they liked a woman and she just happened to be on a reality show. I mean, you know, have at it. I don't see where it would be an issue. Somebody said Kandi and Todd weren't married at first either, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through what he went through either. You know, how they, you know, and that's kind of the big issue I have is when Todd came on, it was, he's a gold digger, it's for money.
Right.
And then Dennis clearly has his own money, and that's the issue too. It's like, you can't win for losing.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Jake from Hollywood. I certainly appreciate your input on the situation.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you do the same.
You are currently the
you guys, I certainly appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already, if you are just tuning in, please rewind and watch the section that Yovanna was on. She was on a good 10 minutes or so, and we chit-chatted about her experience on the show and how she felt, and you know, and Eva acting like she doesn't know her and all of that jazz. So definitely rewind and check it out. Thank you so much, Demetrius. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. If you are watching this after Sunday at 11:54 p.m., you are watching the replay. I started streaming live about 10:30 or so-ish. And yeah, so, no, it was about 10:45. I ain't gonna lie, I was late. So if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit straightfromtheA.com to watch the replay and to watch the full episode of the show. And they'll be up tomorrow along with the written recap. So I appreciate each and every one of the supporters. I appreciate each and every one of the trolls. You know, the trolls, look, the stalkers. Oh my God, the stalkers. Oh God, I don't even know what to do about the stalkers. I really don't. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I will definitely see you tomorrow. All right. Oh, thank you guys. Goodbye.